let's get back to talking about strong electrolytes. The reason that we learned on the last slide the six, what I call the 6 soluble ions, is that compounds that include those, because they're water soluble ionic compounds, they are strong electrolytes. Electrolyte just refers to the presence of ions in solution. Strong means that the compound is totally present as ions. There are no molecules or crystals that are stuck together. Okay, so one way we know we have a strong compound is if it's an ionic compound. And it contains one of those 6 soluble ions that we said on the last slide, but I'll put them up here real quickly. Okay. Anyway, so if an ionic compound contains one of those, that ionic compound is a strong electrolyte. If we are given a compound that doesn't have one of those, but it has that little AQ symbol, then we know it's a strong electrolyte, because for ionic compounds to dissolve in water, which is what AQ means, they have to ionize. Then there are some others. We have some. Now, strong bases are ionic compounds, but strong acids technically are not. So I'm going to just list these. Strong acids and strong bases. So this will add to our list. You need to memorize which ones are strong acids and which ones are strong bases. The strong acids, we start with a real familiar one, hydrochloric. And chlorines and halogen, if you look at the column on the periodic table that has the halogens, there are 2 more acids from that list that are strong. Notice that HF is not one of them. So the top element of the halogens does not form a strong acid. Another really common acid is nitric acid. That is also strong. Sulfuric acid, also strong. And the last one is perchloric acid. It's not as common, but it is one of our 6 strong acids. So those you have to memorize. And the thing to know is that these are the only 6. In other words, if I have any other acid, I'm just making one up, it's not one of these 6, therefore it's not strong. Therefore it's not a strong electrolyte. That's not true with these 6 ions. These are the ones we know for sure. There are definitely other compounds that are water soluble that aren't one of these. Okay, the strong base list is the same as the strong acid list. These are the only ones. It is group 1 and 2 hydroxides. So in other words, group 1 and 2, those are the first 2 columns on the periodic table. I can pull off any of those metals and make a hydroxide, so that's the hydroxide ion. And those are strong. There is an exception. Beryllium hydroxide is not strong. So group 1 and 2 hydroxides, except for beryllium hydroxide, any other base is not strong.